मम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिनि। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणि निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशधारिणि। जय श्रीकृष्णचैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृन्द। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। श्री गुरु श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की जय। We're reading Rajavidya, fourth chapter, knowledge by way of the Mahatmas, great souls. The presence of Krishna in all aspects. Sorry. The presence of Krishna in all aspects of the creation is perceived by the Mahatmas, the great souls, who are always engaged in the worship of Krishna. As Krishna himself states, these great souls are conversant with the confidential knowledge found in the ninth chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and they know Krishna to be the source of all things. महात्मानास्तु मां पार्थ दैवीं प्रकृतिम् आश्रिताः भजन्त्य अनन्यमनसो ज्ञात्वा भूतादिमव्ययम्. O son of Pritha, those who are not deluded, the great souls, are under the protection of the divine nature. They are fully engaged in devotional service because they know me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, original and inexhaustible. Prabhupada says in one lecture, Mahatmas. Mahatma is Maha Atma. Maha means great. And one more meaning Prabhupada gives in one lecture, who are fixed in heart. They are fixed in heart, strong hearted. So those are called Mahatmas. There is a one nice lecture. Prabhupada explains about the Mahatmas. Mahatmas means one who has enlarged his heart. Enlarged his heart. Oh, everything belongs to God, and I also belong to God. He is Mahatma. Mahatmanstu Mam Partha. My dear Arjuna, these Mahatmas, they are not in under the control of this material nature. One who can think that everything belongs to God and I also belong to God. Therefore, the supreme proprietor is God. Everything should be engaged in his service. This is the qualification of Mahatma broader. God is great and his heart is also has become great for serving the great. That is Mahatma. Prabhupada explains in one lecture. And there is in I hope in third canto, fourth canto of Bhagavatam, when we see about the Daksha in one verse, it is explained about Mahatma. That there, the definition of Mahatma, it gives that strong-hearted. Why he is mentioned as strong-hearted? Where in purport Prabhupada mentions he is not that Mahatma which Bhagavatam explains about the great devotees. That there Mahatma means in his presence his daughter burned to ashes, but his heart is not moved. So he is not Mahatma, which is explained in the scriptures. That Mahatma is very strong hearted. Generally, in one lecture I was hearing, the whole philosophy of Krishna conscious, when we sincerely, seriously practice, what happens? Our mind becomes strong, heart becomes soft. You know, then only we will say, no, all Vaishnavas, Dayalus, they're very, very, uh, so much daya they are having. One whose heart is soft, he can show the mercy towards the other living entities. One is hard hearted, he cannot show any mercy to the any living entity. So that's why in this Kali Yuga, it is becoming ulta. People, mind is becoming soft. For small, small things also, they'll be disturbed. Then heart is becoming hard. They don't, there is no daya. Even people will talk about the we should not kill innocent animals and all, but end of the day they will eat the meat only. So this is the nature. So Prabhupada explains Mahatmas means they are fixed in the devotional service. At any circumstances, they are completely depend on the Lord. That is called Mahatma. Next. The great soul knows without a doubt that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead and that he is the origin of all emanations. The Vedanta Sutra states, Atato Brahma Jignasa. Human life is meant for inquiring about Brahman. At present, we are all engaged in studying temporary small things. Brahman means the greatest. But instead of concerning ourselves with the greatest, we have become enmeshed in trying to solve the animal problems of eating, sleeping, defending, and mating. These small problems are automatically solved. Even the animals are enjoying mating, sleeping, eating, and defending. The arrangements are all provided. These demands of the body are not really problems, but we have made them into problems. The Vedanta Sutra enjoins us not to concern ourselves with these problems, for they are satisfied in any form of life. Our problem is to inquire about the source of all these manifestations. The human form of life is not meant for struggling hard to solve the material problems which even a hog is is 2 liter can solve. The hog is considered to be the lowest among animals, and he has eating facility, mating facility, sleeping facility, and facilities for defense. Even if we don't strive for these things, we will have them. Man is man is meant rather to find out the source from which all these things are coming. The Vedanta Sutra states that Brahman is that from which everything emanating. Janmadi asya yataha. Philosophers, scientists, yogis, jnanis, and transcendentalists are all trying to find out the ultimate source of everything. This source is given in Brahma Samhita. Sarva Karana Karanam. Krishna is the cause of all causes. Understanding Krishna to be the primal source of everything, how do the great souls act? Krishna himself characterizes them in this way. In 11th canto of Bhagavatam, in 9th chapter, in 29th verse, there is a one nice verse in Bhagavatam. It is explained that how great is this human form of life. Labdva sudurlabham idam bahusambhavante manushyam ardhadam anityam apiha tira turnam yatetanapated anumritya yavan nishreyasaya vishaya kalu sarvatasyat. So, meaning is labdva, having obtained sudurlabham, that is very difficult to obtain. What is that? idam, this, bahu, many, sambhava, births, ante, after, manushyam, human form of life. It is very difficult to obtain this human life. It comes after many, many births. Okay, for what purpose it is? Arthadam, which awards great value. Anityam, not eternal. Api, although. Iha, in this material world. Dhiraha, one who has sober intelligence. Turnam, immediately. Yateta, should endeavor. Na, not. Patet, has fallen. Patita, patet, has fallen. Anumrityu, always subject to death. Yavat, as long as Nishreyasaya, for ultimate liberation. Vishayaha, sense gratification. Khalu, always. Sarvataha, in all conditions. Syat, is possible. Translation. After many, many births and deaths, one achieves the rare human form of life, which, although temporary, offers one the opportunity to attain the highest perfection. Thus, a sober human being should quickly endeavor for the ultimate perfection of life, as long as his body, which is always subject to death, has not fallen down and dead, died. After all, sense gratification is available even in the most abominable species of life, whereas Krishna consciousness is possible only for a human being. This verse Prabhupada quoted in so many lectures. In one of the lecture, Prabhupada explains about the importance of human life. We'll hear from that Prabhupada lecture. Prabhupada. Manusham arthadam anityam apeha dhira turyena yateta. The Vedic literature informs that labdva sudurlabhimidam. Idam means this. This means this body. This opportunity, human form of life, developed consciousness, full facility. The animals they have no facility. They are living in the jungles, but we can utilize these jungles, these forests for so many comfortable situations. So we have got developed consciousness, intelligence we can utilize. So it is called Arthadam. Artha. Artha means two meanings are there. Arthashastra. Arthashastra means economics. How to increase wealth, that is called Artha. So Arthadam. This human form of life can bestow upon you Artha. Artha means something substantial. Generally, we understand substantial means money. If somebody gets money, that is substantial for material comforts, of course. But real substantial thing is Krishna consciousness. That is real substantial. Arthadam. So, Prabhupada is explaining that this material sense enjoyment is available in all kinds of species, animals, but human form to achieve it is very rare and difficult. So we should not misuse that chance. Prabhupada is explaining in this point. Okay, next Prabhupada is explaining what these Mahatmas, what these great souls will be doing. He explaining that Satatam Kirtayanto Mam Yatantascha Dridabratah Namasyantascha Mam Bhaktya Nityayukta Upasate. Always chanting my glories, endeavoring with great determination, bowing down before me, these great souls perpetually worship me with devotion. That glorification is the process of Bhakti Yoga, the chanting of Hare Krishna, the great souls understanding the nature of God, His descent, and His mission. Glorify Him in so many ways. but there are others who do not accept him. Krishna also mentions them in the ninth chapter. In 11th verse, Prabhupada explains, Avajananti ma mudha manushim tanumashritam param bhavam ajananto mama bhuta maheshwaram. Fools deride me when I descend in the human form. They do not know my transcendental nature and my supreme dominate over all that be. The mudhas, or foolish men, who are lower than the animals, deride him. Any person who does not believe in a God must either be a madman or fool number one. There is no reason not to believe in God, and there is every reason to believe in Him. Man may say that he does not believe in God, but who gives him the power to say this? When death comes, the speaking power ceases. So, who is giving the power of speech? Has the speaking power come automatically from stone? As soon as the speaking power is withdrawn by the supreme authority, the body is no better than stone. The very power of speech is proof that there is a supreme power who is giving us everything. A Krishna conscious person knows that whatever he has is not under his control. If we do not believe in God, we must believe in some power beyond us which is controlling us at every step. Call that power God or nature or whatever. There is a controlling power in the universe, and no sane man can deny it. There is a one nice translation in Srimad Bhagavatam. Actually, the demons, uh, if you take, they are they are enemies of God, but they know the existence of God. Prabhupada says in places those demons are far better than the Kali Yuga demons. Why? Because they won't agree the existence of God itself. There's one statement in when this milk ocean churning is happening. Uh, there is one battle happens before that. So the Shukracharya, uh, he creates one not Shukracharya. He's one demon, Mayadanava. He creates one lake. In that lake, he brings whoever dead in that battle between the Deva and Danava, Asuras. He will bring those demons. He will put it in that water. So immediately they will get their life and they will go back and they'll fight. So these Devatas, demigods got tired. They're killing, but those people are coming back. So then all demigods will go to Shiva and Brahma. They will tell, like, this is happening, what to do. And again, they all will pray to the Supreme Lord. Then Krishna, Vishnu tells them that there is a pond which is created by this Maya Danava. So that water has to be removed from that pond. So then immediately Brahma becomes cow and Shiva becomes calf. They both will go and they fully take it out that water. They'll drink away that water. So then that statement's given by one statement is given by those demons. They'll tell that whatever you plan, whatever I plan, whatever we plan, that everything will be destroyed. Why? Because whatever the supreme personality of God it is planned, ultimately that only will happen. So they have that knowledge. But Kali Yuga demons are even more degraded. They don't have even that knowledge. So there is a one nice point Prabhupada explains why these people are uh, they don't agree the existence of God. Why they don't agree? Prabhupada says in one lecture on Bhagavad Gita 4.8. Therefore, they are called mudhas. Mudhas means rascals. So, Namam Dushkrito Muda Prapadyante Naradhama. Naradhama means lowest of the mankind. No Prapadyate. They do not surrender unto me, God. Namam Dushkrito Muda Prapadyante Naradhama. Now the question may be that why they do not surrender, why they do not believe in God, why they do not take to the Krishna God consciousness or Krishna conscious. They are very educated, advanced. They have got university degree, but they do not do it. They are supposed to be very culturally advanced. So the answer is given there in the Bhagavad Gita. Maya apahrita jnana asuram bhavam ashritaha. Because their intention is to deny God. Therefore, although they are very much advanced in so-called education, the effect of knowledge has been taken away by the illusory energy of Maya. This is the reason even the big scholars, big pundits, and so well educated, so professionals, they are not able to understand what really God wants. They'll manufacture their own things because their knowledge is taken away by the illusionary energy of the Maya. That is also according to their free will, it is happening because they want to cheat, they got cheated. Krishna was present on this earth and appeared just like a human being with supernatural power. At that time, however, 99% of the people could not recognize him as God. They could not recognize him because they had no eyes to see. Param bhavam ajanantaha. How it is possible to recognize God? He can be recognized through supernatural power by the evidence of authorities and by scriptural evidence. As far as Krishna is concerned, every Vedic authority has accepted him as God. When he was present on earth, his activities displayed were superhuman. If one does not believe this, it is to be concluded that he will not believe whatever evidence is given. One must also have the eyes to see God. God cannot be seen by material senses. Therefore, the Bhakti Yoga process is the process of purifying the senses so that we will be able to understand what and who God is. We have power of seeing, hearing, touching, tasting, and so on. But if these senses are blunt, we cannot understand God. The process of Krishna consciousness is the process of training these senses through regulated principles, especially through the chanting of Hare Krishna. There is another point Prabhupada explains about why they won't believe in God. I don't believe in God. You believe in God. Why I'll not believe? If you can believe, I can believe also. It is not believing, it is a fact. We are explaining the fact, how the existence of God is there. There is no question of believe or not believe. The fact is fact. Just like if there is fire, you believe or not believe, the fire is there. That I have already explained. The fire is there and the heat and light is expanded. If there is smoke, you can understand there is fire. This is knowledge. It is not that you have to see the fire, but because there is a smoke, you can understand fully that there is fire. Similarly, the whole cosmic manifestation is working in order. That is explained as heat and light. Therefore, there is fire or God. There must be. So it is not that question of believe or not believe. Fact is fact. And further, Krishna explains about this atheistic class of people. Moghasha, Mogha Karmano, Mogha Jnana Vichedasaha, Rakshasin, Asurin Chaiva, Prakriti, Mohini, Shridah. Those who are thus bewildered or attracted by demonic and atheistic views, in that deluded condition, their hopes for liberation, their fruitive activities, and their culture of knowledge are all defeated. The word moghasha indicates that the aspirations of these atheists will be baffled. The karmis or fruitive laborers are always hoping for something better to gratify their senses. There is no limit to where they will stop. They are trying to increase their bank balance and are hoping to be happy at a certain point. But that point never comes because they do not know the ultimate point of satiation. Those who are enamored by the attractions of illusion and illusionary energy cannot understand the ultimate aim of life. The word mogha karmana indicates that they are laboring very hard, but that in the end they will only meet with frustration. Unless we are established in Krishna conscious, all our activities will be baffled at the end. In 17th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna explains about the different types of austerities. The austerities of mind, austerities of speech, austerities of body. In austerities of mind, in purport, Prabhupada explains. People generally wanted to be happy, so they will indulge in so many sense gratification activities. So after enjoying the sense gratification activities, they should be happy. But Prabhupada says there is no happy. They'll be frustrated more. How much we want to indulge in sense gratification, that that much our mind will be disturbed. So that's why one of the austerities of the mind is that not to indulge in any sense gratification activities. When a person controls his sense gratification activities, when he maintains distance from all kinds of sense gratification activities, peace is for peace he can achieve. Until unless he will be frustrated, he will be trying so many things, but nothing will work. So that's why to control mind, to come out of all sense gratification activities, Krishna conscious is the only solution. So that's why Prabhupada is telling that unless we are established in Krishna conscious, all our activities will be baffled at the end. So till we understand and we practice and we follow strictly these rules and regulations and Krishna consciousness, we won't get any shanti in our life. We'll be struggling, we'll continue to struggle. This is not the verdict of any ordinary man, but Sri Krishna himself. If we are searching for knowledge, we should conduct research to find out whether Krishna is not God without any objective. What is the point of thousands of years of speculation? The Supreme Lord is so vast that one cannot reach him by mental speculation. If we travel at the speed of mind and wind for millions of years, it is not possible to reach the Supreme by speculation. There is not one single instance in which one has arrived at the spare absolute truth, at the supreme absolute truth by means of his own mental speculation. Therefore, the word mogadhyana, mogadhyana indicates that the process of mundane knowledge is bewildering. Through our own endeavor, it is not possible to see the sun after it has set. We have to wait until the sun reveals itself in the morning at sunrise. If it is not possible with our limited senses to perceive a material thing like the sun, how it is possible to perceive the non material. We cannot find out or understand Krishna by our own endeavor. We have to qualify ourselves through Krishna conscious and wait for him to reveal himself. तेषां सततयुक्तानां भजतां प्रीतिपूर्वकं दधामि बुद्धियोगं तं येन माम् उपयान्ति ते. Those who are constantly devoted and worship me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me. Here Prabhupada says, no, millions of years, mind, speed of mind, and we travel at the speed of mind and wind for millions of years. In Brahma Samhita, there is a nice verse. Panthastu koti shatavatsara sampragamyo vayo rathapi manaso muni pungavana sopyasti yat prapadasimni avichintia tattve govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Govinda, the Supreme Lord, who is so vast that you cannot reach him by your mental speculation. Panthastu koti shatavatsara. Koti means 10 million. And koti shatavatsara. Similarly, millions and millions of years. And with what speed? With the speed of air and with the speed of mind. If you proceed to speculate to understand the Supreme, oh, that it is not possible. That it is not possible. So many speculators at the present moment or in the past speculating. They never reach the point, never reach the point. There is not a single instance that they have reached the point. So this speculating process will also not help. Vichetasaha means they are bewildered. The God, the God, that God cannot be perceived by your own endeavor unless God reveals before you. Vichetasaha. Vichetasaha means bewildered. Just like if you want to see the sun, can you see the sun just at this time? All over darkness? Have you got any machine or any such light you can show me sun? No, it is not possible. So if you cannot see at night with your own endeavor, even a material thing like sun, do you think that by your own endeavor you will be able to see God? How it is possible? As the sun reveals in the morning at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, similarly, when the sun Krishna will reveal before you, then you will understand. You cannot find out Krishna or understand Krishna by your own endeavor. Now that process is this Krishna consciousness. Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vaja. You will be in confidence. Tesham satatayuktanam bhajatam pritipurvakam. Those who have taken this line with faith and love, always engaged in the transcendental loving service to Krishna, buddhi yogam dadamitam. Then, from within, Krishna is within you. We have no realization. Due to my material conception of life, I have no realization. So, you have to realize that Krishna is there and you have to purify yourself by service attitude. Then Krishna will reveal. You will see eye to eye. This is what Prabhupada is telling. By our own endeavor, we cannot understand Krishna. There's a nice example. You know, Narada in his previous life is a one maid servant son because of the saintly person's service and he got opportunity to take their remnants. And after taking his remnants, after serving them for some time, so after that they left, and mother also passed away by snake bite. And after that he goes outside and he started searching, and he goes so many places, keep on wandering. Then he goes to one place and starts meditation. Then he sees the Lord. And again, after that, he want to see the Lord, and again he tries, but he didn't get opportunity to see the Lord. There, Prabhupada says that if Lord decides that he wants to show, then he will show. Otherwise, with our meditation, with our attitude, with our knowledge, with our money, we cannot see Krishna. We cannot understand Krishna. We cannot achieve Krishna. What Krishna wants is that we should be in the service attitude, and that submissive service attitude. There is a nice quote by Prabhupada. Prabhupada says that we should be so much eager. Now, currently, we are not eager for bhakti. We are eager for so many things. When we are really eager, no, that Prabhupada says that when we are really eager, no, we won't divert. We are fixed. We are fixed. Now, we are not fixed. We are moving to so many things. Are interested in so many things. We are not interested towards Krishna. That we can achieve only by pure devotee's mercy. That how Narada got the saintly person's mercy, like that only we also should get the saintly person's mercy. When we get the saintly person's mercy, by their mercy, we can achieve Krishna's mercy. That mercy cannot be taken, mercy can be given. So that mercy we will get by pleasing Srila Prabhupada, by chanting and following all regulative principles and reading his books and praying sincerely, seriously, then only we will achieve Krishna consciousness. Then only we can understand Krishna. So we'll stop here. We'll continue from the next session. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.